What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I have an awesome video for you guys. We're going to be going around collecting some sweet pieces of wood and then sanitizing them up so they can go in the reptile cages. I'm sure you can hear I have Ozzy behind me. Ozzy, say hi to the camera. All right, he's excited to go find these pieces of wood, I'm telling you. So let's go ahead and get out there and let's get into it. Look at this dude, all the way standing. What are you doing? I think we're getting pretty close here. I'm not exactly sure where the turnoffs are. I'm going like kind of to the waterfront, to the beach, because usually there's some really cool wood there. So anyways, getting close. Let's go find some wood. I was gonna take us to the beach, but there's actually a lot less access than I thought down there. So we're gonna go through the woods. So let's go ahead, get into it. Gonna cut back and we finally found a nice cool piece. All right, this dude's favorite thing ever is water. So before we find sticks, we'll let him, this is gonna lay, I bet you. Oh, there he goes. Oh yeah. That is his stuff right there. Ooh. Good boy. Good job. Nice. Ozzy. All right, what is going on, everybody? Obviously, as you can tell, a different day, different outfit than the last clip. We walked around to so many different parks yesterday, couldn't find one that had good access or any good branches. So kind of scrapped it yesterday and I'm coming back today. We're at this beautiful location on the water out here. I've found some really cool pieces of wood here before. It's actually train tracks. Oh, it's coming. Oh. Ooh, I got up here quick. That's crazy. I had to run up. I saw it was coming. I had to run up. Okay, let's find branches. Somehow we are on day 3 of filming this video, but skipping all that, I think I finally found some cool pieces of wood to start with. It looks like these might have been roots or something, but I'm gonna go ahead. Maybe not, it's kind of tangling up. Anyways, I'm gonna break some of these off, and these are our first pieces. All right, so far, these are the pieces we have gotten. Also found this nice little piece of driftwood here. This will be sweet. And we've got some of those. I love the curly little vine look. It is super cool. Let's go ahead and find some more. I see, finally, this is the beach I wanted to find. Look at all this wood right along the ocean. So perfect to find that kind of, well, the driftwood and then also those curly branches. I really only see those trees a lot around water and especially around the ocean. So definitely know they're here. It's what I've been hunting for the last 2 days. I can't believe we're on day 3 of making this video. Absolutely insane. But let's go ahead, get a couple more awesome pieces of wood, then we'll get them sanitized and in some reptile cages. Oh, right there. That's what we like to see. That is some good wood. Ooh, look at all that curly wood. Let's get some. All right, and this is what we're getting from that little bundle of branches. This one's my favorite. It's pretty long, and it's got some nice twisties. Got another kind of long straight piece. These ones are kind of 2 longer straight pieces. And then this it's a different type of wood, more of a driftwood, but just a nice little guy here. All right, we're running out of space in the bag, but I think we have at least 1 or 2 more trips left. It is so beautiful out here. What a good way to start the morning. I mentioned this is day 3 of filming this video. I'm actually out here before work, so it's nice and bright and early. But all right, let's go ahead, find a couple more nice branches, and we'll call it a day. Interesting, I just went to go put my tripod down here, and it looks like somebody had a crab breakfast. There's some crab shell up along here. Oh, and there's the crab body. Right up on this nice big old tree. And for the final haul from this big wood pile here, we got this sweet piece of driftwood that needs to dry the heck out. We've got this other just kind of regular stick, and then we've got this different wood. It's nice and branchy, but it's different than that curly Q wood. It'll be interesting to see how this stuff sanitizes up comparatively. Also found this pretty cool hat. It was all washed up. Figure I'd give it some use before it washes back out into the unknown. But all right, guys, that does it for collecting the wood. Finally, 3 days. This video is gonna come out on either Monday or Tuesday instead of Sunday because of that. But hey, we're getting the video up. We're not stopping it. Anyways, let's get home and let's sanitize this and get it in some reptile cages. All right, so this is the final haul. We have all of these pieces. We have these extra ones, and then this more driftwood type wood. I think I'm most excited about these pieces here. So the way that we're gonna actually sterilize these and clean them is a couple things. So first off, gonna rinse them in some really hot water, gonna scrub them well, take off that bark, clean off any of that green algae. And then I also got two different grits of sandpaper. So I'm gonna sandpaper over them, one with the tougher grit, then one with the more fine grit to create it to be nice and smooth. That way the reptiles aren't getting poked or anything. Then after everything has been scrubbed, cleaned, and sanded nice and smooth, we're gonna put it in the oven at 250 degrees for about 2 hours. We're gonna check every roughly 10 minutes to make sure nothing's burning or charring, but at 250 degrees for 2 hours, it should be completely sterilized. And then after that, we just let it cool and it's ready to go in the terrariums. So without further ado, let's get into it. Like I said earlier, we're gonna be putting these in the oven. So I had to choose pieces that'll fit in my oven. I chose these ones just for this video. My oven's a little bit wider than this rack, so these will all fit perfectly fine. Obviously, we have a bunch more still to clean and still to get sanitized to go in the cages. But for today's purposes, this will be one of the branches going in. This will be another one of the branches going in. Another one of the branches going in. And the last one for the video gonna be going in. With that, let's get to cleaning. All right, so I went ahead and gave this piece a good rinse and scrub down with this. And now we are moving over to the first thing of sandpaper, which is 80 grit. We're gonna go through and sand this up. All right, so this got a good clean. It got a good sanding with the 80 grit. And now we're about to go ahead and move on to the 120 grit to get a nice fine sanding done on this. 120 grit here. Let's get to sanding. All right, so after quite a lot of time in cleaning, we have our first one here, as well as I went ahead and did all the other ones as well. We have this one, nice and smooth and clean. We have this one, also nice and smooth and clean. This one I just did, so it's a little extra dark. And then this one, nice and smooth and clean, and let me tell you, this took a while to get done. If I had a couple tips, I would say when you're going out and collecting the wood and you get a piece like this that has all these cool curlies and stuff, it's really sweet and I recommend it. However, it's a pain to clean. You gotta get in each little groove. You gotta sand, you have to scrub, you have to get all the stuff off, all the bark, which can be like really, really gunked and stuck on there. So this took a while. The straighter pieces were, especially compared to this, a breeze. But let's go ahead, get these in the oven and get them sterilized. All right, well here we go. We got it on the baking tray. Oh, let me get this top shelf off. All right, baking tray in the oven. Make sure none of the wood is touching the sides. Not touching. It's in there. Not touching. All right. In at the temperature of 250 degrees, We're gonna check it every 10 minutes for a total of 2 hours. So let's see how it does. All right, so we are 1 hour in. Everything is looking good. Nothing is charring. Nice and dry, nice and smooth. 1 hour to go. All right, it has officially been 2 hours. Here we have the wood. It looks great. Just needs to cool off, and then it's ready to go inside the cages. All right, and here they are, all laid out, nice and neat. This just kind of shows how the branches looked before they got cleaned and put in the oven versus how they look after. Definitely look much, much better after. They look like they're out of a pet store versus these were picked up this morning. Thank you guys so much for watching. It truly means the world to me. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you actually found this helpful and that, you know, some of you go out and try this. It's super easy. Just grab branches, clean them off really well, toss them in the oven for 2 hours at 250 degrees. Make sure to check every 10, 20 minutes so that nothing's charring. I didn't have that issue whatsoever. I flipped around the pan after about an hour just to, I don't know, make it even, but I don't really think that made a difference at all. But anyways, thank you guys so much again. Catch you on the next one. This video was a little bit late because it took 3 days to film. So I don't think there'll be a post throughout this week since this is gonna go up Monday. So there'll be a post this Sunday though, just not in the actual, I guess, like work week. But have a great rest of your guys' day. We'll have a lot of shorts coming in between the next video. Next video though, Sunday. Have a great one. Peace out.